I would like to talk you through agile transformation. What are the risks of misunderstood or missing requirements? And before we get started with this one, I would like to show you what are requirements and what are we talking about as blueprint systems. So our solution enables the business side, each and every stakeholder who might come with an idea, with a demand, with a change request for software, to work in projects together with the guys which are in charge for the delivery of everything, especially in software. You can see agile teams more and more, also insurance companies are becoming more and more agile or are on their path to go agile. And our platform includes these both sides of the house and a third tangle, which is regulations, compliance rules, non-functional requirements, and all this kind of stuff. So we are able to put all this into one platform and let share and collaborate each and every business stakeholder with delivery guys, with so-called product owners, product managers, or business analysts in former days, to work closely together and to have clear and real understandable requirements or demands. So we commissioned, first of all, I would like to introduce some of my colleagues. Mike Görlich is Managing Director for Blueprint International, and my colleague Sven Walter, he's a solution engineer, and we will be here over the entire event. And if you have any questions, want to have a short, deeper look into Blueprint, you are more than welcome. So we commissioned Forrester to make a so-called TAP report, which stands for Technology Adoption Report, because most of the companies are thinking to work with Excel and Word is enough in case of requirements, and this is not really the truth. So they asked 100 professionals out of application development and delivery what they are missing and what they seem are looking for a better solution. These guys have been more or less around the area of making decisions, at least in a team or by themselves. And as we target those enterprise customers, all these companies have been with above 2 billion in revenue, sorry. So to be honest, we are not talking about billions of risks for an enterprise customer, but nevertheless in our projects we have some examples where the customer has been able to at least save millions a year and year over year by doing real good requirements management. So the outcome of this report. 63% are already using user stories, and this is a typical thing you will have in agile-driven IT projects. 57 are more or less using the formal traditional way, which is called waterfall. Maybe you have heard it once before. And 53 are still only in the traditional environment working. So what is the missing of a requirement? Many companies are not able to keep up with new or changing requirements during their projects, even in some kinds of POCs, at least for software dividers like our partner Entity Data. They are not really able to manage these changing requirements. There's a lack of collaboration between the team members of the company. They are struggling with the misunderstanding of unclear or missing requirements, as business and IT are definitely not speaking the same language in each and every case. Overall, 96% are definitely missing and have problems with incomplete requirements, as we would say. So typically the benefit you can have out of a real good requirements solution is you have a better alignment between business and IT, you increase the customer satisfaction, you have a faster time to market for your own products, of course, you increase the quality of delivery, and over reuse and automation, which we all, as an example, can do with test automation or with creating user stories directly for an agile environment, you lower the costs, and this is where the savings out of our customers are coming from. So entity data and Blueprint are working very closely together to achieve these points. Okay. So the most important capabilities we have in our solution is the tracing between the requirements, user stories, and what has definitely been delivered. Sometimes there are huge differences between the idea a business guy had and what has been delivered by IT. The integration with other agile planning tools like HPLM, you might maybe have heard of this, or Jira as another example. The collaboration between different departments, the visualization of data, which is very often used to make a solution easy to use, and it's definitely better to understand if you have a visualization capability within a solution like ours. And of course, the support for user stories and themes. Here I want to show you some of our customers, especially out of the financial services industry, which is definitely our #1 industry we are looking for. And just to give you an idea about some projects, this is an insurance company. They are working with us since 2010, have actually 160 users licensed, and the key objective was to integrate with TFS, with HPALM, and what they definitely got was a new standardization of processes across all the lines of business. They eliminated Word and Excel. Of course, we are able to import stuff out of this, but it was never used for requirements management anymore. And for the key teams, we were able to support the transformation to agile methodologies. Second example, also a large worldwide insurance provider. He is using our platform with 17,000 users across the world, more or less. And the reason behind have been much more the same. So they had Word and Excel as a solution in place, and we allowed them to handle projects, even agile and or following waterfall or traditional methodologies. Good. So I think I was a little bit quick, but you have already waited for your coffee, so thank you very much for your attention. And as I said, Mike, Sven and myself are around if you have deeper questions, want to get a hand out example of the presentation or anything else. Thank you very much.